Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to learn about highest common factor, or in short form, HCF. So let's start. Our learning objective for today is we are going to find the highest common factor, or HCF, of two given numbers. Our estimates for today are: first is we're going to list out factors of number A. Step 2, we are going to list out factors of number B. And step 3 is circle the highest common factor. So let me elaborate more on our keywords for today. So today it's all about highest common factor. The word highest means, in other words, greatest or biggest. So let me just write it down here. Greatest or biggest. The word common, which we have learned from yesterday's lesson, it also means same. And factor. Factor is which we have learned last week. So factors, for example, factors of 4. When you're trying to find factors of 4, you will start with writing out the big F. Then you start with 1 times 4 gives 4, and then you think of what are the other numbers. When you multiply them together gives 4. So in this case, it's 2 times 2. So factors of 4 are 1, 2, and 4. So these are factors. In short form, we call this highest common factors as HCF. Example 1. Find the HCF, or highest common factor, of 10 and 18. As usual, first thing first, we need to find the factors of these two numbers. So let's just label them with this is number A and this is number B. So first thing first, we need to find factors of 10. So start with a big F, 10. Remember, we always start with number 1 because 1 times the number gives the number itself. So 1 times 10 gives 10. Next, we can start with number 2. 2 times what gives you 10? Exactly, 5. Can you think of any other numbers when you multiply them together gives 10? How about 3? 3 times what gives 10? Is there such thing? No, there isn't. So the factors of 10 are 1, 2, 5, and 10. So we're done with step 1, which is listing out the factors of number A. Step 2, listing out the factors of number B. So number B is number 18. We're going to find the factor. Let's just write a big F there and start with number 1. 1 times 18 gives you 18. Next, we can start with number 2. 2 times what gives 18? 9. Next, 3. 3 times what gives you 18? 6. Can you think of any other numbers when you multiply them together gives 18? I think that's it so far. So the factors of 18 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 18. Please bear in mind that it is much easier for you to list out the numbers from smallest to biggest, and then you can pick the highest common factor later on. So now we are picking the biggest or the highest common factors between number A and number B. So we have 1 and 1. They are common. They are the same. 2 and 2. We don't have a 5 in 18. We don't have a 10 and 18. So these are the only two numbers or two pairs of numbers where uh, they are the same. But remember, we are looking for the highest. So between 1 and 2, 2 is the highest. So we are picking 2 as the highest common factor of 10 and 18. Example 2, find the highest common factor or HCF of 20 and 12. So as usual, A represents 20 and B represents 12. So first thing first, we need to find the factors of 20. So for A, big letter F, we're looking for factors of 20. We're going to start with 1 times 20. And then 2 times what gives 20? As simple as that, 10. Do we have 3 times something gives you 20? No, we don't. How about 4? 4 times what gives you 20? 5. Are there any more numbers when you multiply them together gives you 20? I think that's pretty much it. So you can list out the factors of 20 up here in the table in ascending form, please. What I mean by ascending form is from smallest to biggest, so it's easier for you to compare later on. So we have 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, and 20. So that's done with step step 1. Moving on to step 2, we're going to find factors of number B, that is 12. Starting with 1 times 12. 2 times 6. How about 3? Do we have anything when you multiply it with 3 gives 12? 4. Then you're going to list out the factors of 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. Step 3, we're finding the highest common factor. So first thing first, we're going to look at factors that are common or the same. So we have 1 and 1. It's easier if you can circle out the numbers. So 1 and 1. Then we have 2 and 2. We don't have a 3 in 20, but we do have a 4. Next, the numbers aren't really matched. So those are the matched pairs of the two factors. We want the highest. So between 1, 2, and 4, the highest number is obviously 4. And the answer is 4. I'm only going to give you 2 examples for today because today's lesson is all about finding factors and listing them out and then finding the common factors and picking up the highest number, as simple as that. We have learned about factors last week, so it should be fine for most of you because you have done the exercise, 2 exercises on finding factors. So let's just quickly recap our LO for today. Today we are finding the highest common factor of 2 given numbers. Highest common factor also stands for HCF. Our S2S for today is the first one is we are listing out factors of number A. Step 2 lists out the factors of number B. And our last step for today is we are picking the highest or the biggest, the greatest common factor. Today's exercise is already included in your home learning pack. It's labeled as highest common factor or HCF, and I also label it as Wednesday, 26th of January 2022. If you have any questions or problems, you can always contact me directly on my WhatsApp number. That's all for today. Good luck and bye!